want you to fuck from around me. I live bitchin', gotta be a menstrual cycle. Your mood swings be on 100. Half the time I don't even listen. You don't really talk about nothing. Blah blah blah, no love. Blah blah blah, no trust. Blah blah blah, guard up. The fuck I'm here for? I ain't like them other niggas. They play with your feelings. Tried to do you malicious. Had you feeling like you had 10 years of bad luck on your hand. You ain't even superstitious. Listen, stop the shit that you on. I ain't tryna do you wrong. Stay tryna go through my phone. I don't mean no harm, but bitch, I'm grown. Where's the trust? Where's the love? Shit, I'm doing all I can. But what you want, I don't understand.
Why you be on games? Games. Why you be on games? Games. Why you be on games? Games. Why you be on games? Why you be on? Why you be on? Why you be on games?
As I sit here and think, I done took too many L's like I'm meek. Been trying to stay afloat, never sink. But these situations change, you can't blink. Cause it's no tomorrow, and I'm feeling sorrow. Cause my feelings barred, and the heart is hollow. And it's empty bottle that can't stop the pain. You can't stop the storm, you can't stop the rain. When I think about it, ain't too many chances when you feel abandoned. Trying to fix the fucking damage when your girl say she with you, but it ain't showing bunch of bullshit. But you gotta keep going. It's like all women want that attention till you come up missing, and her friends get friendly and they fucking with you. Cause you got potential and you lose your mental. Cause this shit ain't simple. The games you play, time to turn the page. It got me enraged, cause I hate a maze. And these silly hoes with their life goals, you can have that shit. It's time to go, ain't no more going down that road.
Why you be on games? Games. Why you be on games? Games. Why you be on games? Games. Why you be on games? Why you be on? Why you be on? Why you be on games?
Up and down roller coaster. I'm just ready for the ride to be over. Your thoughts are overflowing your emotion. Say this what you want, but you don't show it. I get it that you got up. Never had Lord trust, fucked up. Why you make it hard?
What's good, what's good, what's good, people? What's good with you? Hope y'all having a good day. Sorry for being late. Welcome back to Live in the Studio. Today, we're going to have my homie. We're going to have Rappaholik in here, the big homie. We're waiting for him to join us right now. Appreciate y'all joining me. Like always, hit that thumbs up. If you like this content, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. And again, I appreciate y'all joining me today. Appreciate y'all tuning in. It's going to be an interesting conversation today. So, yes, we getting everything set up. Just waiting for him to join us right now. I think there's a link to the album down in the comments. If not, I'm going to go ahead and drop it in the chat right now. The album is going to be dropping on the 27th of this month. And we worked hard on it. 30-day notice. We produced it. We recorded everything. We got everything done in 30 days. So I am excited about that. I'm ready for y'all to hear this when it drop. So I just put that in the chat so y'all can check that out. Let's see. And again, the music playing in the background is Rappaholik. So, like I said, definitely check him out. I left his links down in the comments, down in the description. And again, we're just waiting for him right now. But y'all let me know what y'all up to, what y'all got, what y'all getting into today.
You stayed up on my mind, girl. I couldn't shake you off me. It's like you came from nowhere when I stopped believing in me. Losing faith in my potential, God, use your eyes to see. You would tell me everything was everything, even if it wasn't. You ain't had to say a thing. It was clear to me you love me, but we started off as friends. Talk to you about other women, wasn't looking for nothing serious. Young nigga was politicking, but you still show love, no matter the situation. Always held me down, that's why you my baby. Roll it out, you hear me down. That's why I rock with you. Girlfriends don't understand what we got, but we know what we do. We know where my baby, my baby.
Yo, what's good? What's good? What's
Girl,
good?
you my little baby.
It's going. Again, I appreciate you joining us. I appreciate you joining us.
For sure. My bad for being on CP time.
Yeah, you good. You good. You good. Go ahead, introduce yourself to everybody.
Hey man, what's good, bro? What's good, everybody? I'm Rappaholik. I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas, and I'm tapping in for my boy Unique.
Yeah, that's what's up. Like I said, like I was telling everybody before, you very talented. I met you through TikTok. I came across his page. He sent me some messages. He commented on my stuff. I commented on some of his stuff. He's very talented. He actually on the album that's coming up that we dropping this month on the 27th. He's on the song My Only, and that song is straight fire. So, like I said, his music playing in the background now. His links down in the description. Check him out. But go ahead, tell the people how you got into music. Tell them a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I was born with cerebral palsy, and when I was born, I also had hydrocephalus. That's when you experience fluid on your brain. So I was born premature, and I was bullied in school because of it. Nobody wanted to be like associated with me unless it was beneficial to them. I remember in the third grade, we had an assignment to write poetry, and that was the only time that people wanted to work with me. Because due to me having a disability, I would write about it. Like I would write about like my day and stuff like that. It didn't turn into a song until I think it was Mother's Day. I made my mom a song and she cried. And I didn't really know how to take that at the time. I was like, okay, maybe I can do this, but I'm 12. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really think about pursuing it fully until my friend free my boy Lil Flame. We was on the phone, and he was like, man, I'm rapping, and I was like, man, I want to rap too. He was like, but you can't, you know, messing with me and stuff. And we started a group right then and started rapping together. And the first song I recorded, it was off of T.I.'s Rubber Band Man beat.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say the name. I'm not gonna say the name of it because I don't want y'all to find it. It is trash, in my opinion. So it started off of me being bullied, but at the time I still wasn't polished to rap my reality, if that makes sense.
Yes.
I was doing the normal stuff people was doing that I listened to, as far as like rapping about killing, rapping about drugs, rapping about guns. 12-year-old, have you ever shot somebody? No. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't really understand the concept of my reality because I didn't know what that was. Because, like I said, I would go home, write about my day, sometimes cry, like cry myself to sleep because nobody really accepted me until I made music. For like, let me clarify something. I had friends around my neighborhood. Everybody like was cool with me and understood, the circumstance of the situation or whatever, and accepted me and didn't even look at me different. It was school where it was difficult for me, So I fast forward 10th grade is when I kind of found my lane and stuff and started getting noticed. And
Yeah.
it kind of shocked me because people were gravitating towards me, and I didn't know how to feel because they didn't want to be cool with me when I was younger. All the bullying lasted until I say 6th grade. That's when I became the class clown. I wanted to make everybody laugh to kind of shield away from my disability, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it made 100% sense.
That was stupid because I wasn't applying myself in school. Stay in school, kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all make sure y'all go to school, man. And I'm blessed to say through music, I have my bachelor's degree. I graduated from Full Sail University with a bachelor's degree in audio production by the grace of God. Cause boy, when I tell you, man, I was freaking out with that. But that's a whole nother story, and I can get back to that later. But to answer your question, it started with me being bullied in school due to me having cerebral palsy.
Yeah, I definitely feel you on that. And I feel like that's where the best music come from. When you
Mm,
able to tap into your emotions and you really able to express yourself, because the one of the major things that got me into music is the fact that I was growing up, and when I was growing up I really didn't have a voice for myself. You know how it
mm,
is when you in the family, you a child, you stay in the child place, you don't
for
have no
sure.
opinions, you don't have no options. So it's like
No,
I growing up I didn't have no opinion, and I didn't start finding myself until I found music. Once I started doing music and it was able to express myself through music, and I figured I was earlier it was listening to music that I found was the best way to express myself. It wasn't
yeah,
until I actually got to high school, and maybe earlier that, maybe like 8th grade, when I really started doing music, that I realized actually doing music is a lot better to express how I'm feeling, my emotions, and really dive into myself a lot more
right,
by doing music more than just listening to it. So yes, I definitely relate to your story, man.
for sure. And it's like you said, you really don't got no say as a kid. Like you can't be like, I'm depressed. Well, you better depress these dishes. Like you can't. I ain't really had no outlet like that to, like how we're so self-aware we are so self-aware with mental health now. We didn't know what that was back then. You
Mm-mm.
know what I'm saying? We didn't know about depression. We didn't know about anxiety. You know what I'm saying? And like, I feel like people nowadays they just say that to be cool. I suffer from depression and anxiety, but like, do you really? Like,
Yeah.
it gets dark. You you know it gets dark when you're in your head, so to speak. And I'm I'm an advocate for therapy. I'm in therapy now because at the time I used to think like everybody else. Why go to therapy if I know what the root of the problem is? But therapy is not always about talking about your emotions. Therapy can be you expressing happiness. As long as you have someone unbiased, I think it's okay to talk to someone. Like because a lot of times silence is a cry for help. So I a lot of them moments I was crying for help and then realized it as a kid
Yes.
until I found music.
Yes. Like I said, I definitely relate. I think a lot of artists relate to your story. So
Yeah, man.
I gotta ask, do you have any upcoming projects you gonna release soon?
Yes, actually, I now granted, I'm gonna just say it so it can be uh I can be held accountable because I procrastinate a lot. I don't have names for them, um, but I'm working on four right now.
Okay.
I'm going back and forth. Like I got a folder full of stuff. I was working on stuff before I tapped in with Weez, and then we got to chopping it up. Shout out Weez. He told me to tell you what's up too. Um
That's somebody else I need to get on here. I
um
definitely gotta get him on here.
yeah, for sure. I told him about it. He said for sure. So y'all tap in. But before I was helping him, I made a hook, and like I'm amped up about it because the things that I'm about to drop really showcase who I am as a person. Like people may see the open verses and be like, "Oh yeah, he can rap," or "Okay, he has a disability," but who is he as a person? I think everything that I'm working on now will showcase that. Like right now, I'm just making music, so I don't really have set names. Like I have names for things, but I changed my mind a lot. That's why I said initially I don't have names.
Yeah, I got
So
you.
I got the names for four projects, but say I get done with them, then I'd be like the name don't fit. So yeah, I'm working on four projects right now.
Well, I'm excited to hear it. I'm excited to hear for it. 'Cause I'm a fan of
Yeah.
your music. I'm definitely a fan of your music, man. Like I said,
Likewise, bro.
when I first heard you on TikTok, I was like, this dude can spit. You can spit. And that's one thing. That's one
Appreciate it.
reason why I'm like, I love TikTok for it. Because TikTok, you can find a lot of talented artists on there. It's
Man,
so
and then,
many talented artists.
and then you can have access to popular artists.
Yeah.
Like doing these open verses, man. I encourage artists do the open verses. Do not worry about the views because I was just like that, and I'm still like that as an independent artist. I still get frustrated because I'll be like, man, you pick it up, but nah, you can't do that. Just fall in love with the craft, fall in love with the process of music. And I'm telling you guys this, I apply it to myself because my wife tell me every day. I mean, it sounds good, but you gotta practice what you preach. So it's like I'm learning, I'm learning to embrace my abilities because, like Unique saying, I'm good, I'm talented. For the longest, I didn't see it. Even with the stuff on TikTok, man, I didn't see that. I'd be in here depressed on the verge of tears. Like, what am I doing wrong? What am I not doing to get me noticed? You know,
I feel
and
you.
not just saying that me start because I'll clarify some things. I walk with my crutches, but I can also walk without them. So I don't want it to be where somebody see me without the crutches to be like, "Oh, that guy's a phony," like they say on Family Guy. No,
Yeah.
like I got, I really have a disability, but I'm fortunate that it is called a mild case of cerebral palsy. I don't even know fully if I'm saying that word right. It's I think it's cerebral palsy or
Sever,
cerebral. I've heard both. I,
I heard both too. I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce it 'cause I know I'm gonna
I
butcher
get,
it.
I get what you're saying. So I feel like sometimes I butcher it, but yes, I was diagnosed with cerebral palsy, and I have a shunt, and I've I've had over 15 surgeries at birth. I should have said that at first. This is my first real
Oh, you good?
interview.
You good? We
So
wigging it over here. It's all real over here. We don't
yeah,
fake nothing.
yeah. So it's gonna be stuff I left out because I should have wrote it down, but I didn't. I didn't really know what you were gonna ask me, but
You good?
okay. So
Because
could,
like I said, I feel you on that 100%, and I feel like a lot of artists feel that same way, that they feel like they not good enough, or what they doing right now is not good enough. I feel that way. I feel that way a lot, and I'm not even gonna front. If I'm by myself in the studio messing around, that's one thing. But because I started doing it live on YouTube and on TikTok, the anxiety levels on that is through the roof. Cause it's like
right.
when I'm making it right, when I'm making the beat and it's right and it's sounding good, then it's okay. I'm in my zone. I'm going with it. Let me mess up and put a hi-hat in the wrong place. Then it's like a dark cloud over me. Like, damn, do I know what I'm doing? Am I doing this shit right? They probably on the other side of the screen right now laughing at my ass. I'm like,
that's what I was just gonna say. Like, you can't pay attention to the negative comments that you get, because a lot of people, and I said it in this song that I just finished yesterday. I said, pay no attention to the naysayers. Dang, dang. See, and I freestyle 99% of my stuff, so I'm trying to think of the bar. I said, pay no mind to the naysayers. That ain't do it. They probably mad because they can't do it how you do it. Meaning that people will see you and find something to hate on. It don't matter if the song is immaculate. They're gonna find something like, oh, he recording outside. I don't like the color of his grass. Or, oh, okay, he recording in his studio. You need to vacuum the floor. Forget all that. You can't pay attention to the negative comments, because if you do, as an artist, you will spiral out of control. I don't pay attention to the negative comments because, like I said, I've been bullied, so it's like ain't nothing nobody can say to me. And can I cuss?
go ahead.
And they're not gonna whoop my ass. So like I, I, I that stuff doesn't bother me. What bothers me is not having the finances to do what I feel is needed to get me to the next level as an artist. Like, yeah, okay, I can rap, but like that took practice. Like, I don't want nobody to feel like the way you speak highly and maybe others speak highly of me on my music, that I feel like I'm the sugar honey iced tea, you know what I'm saying? But like, I ain't like, nah, bro, like this took practice. I used to battle rap in the bathroom and lose, to the point where if me and you went to high school together and you was there, you'd be like, all right, bro, stop, bro. They laughing, bro. Like, nah, bro, this ain't something that you need to pursue. Like rapping at all, you need to stop. Like, they used to tell me that, because I used to sound like Lil Wayne. I've told you that when we first met, but I'll tell the audience. Lil Wayne was my favorite rapper, so I emulated everything I could because that's all I listened to. So if y'all find it, leave me alone. But 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 like, to say that I emulated Lil Wayne because I didn't know what my voice was. I just seen, okay, he's famous, so I want to be just like that. Mind you, if I would have blew up, they would have. It wouldn't have lasted long. They would have said, "Okay, we already have him. Who are you?" And I didn't know. So that's what I can give artists. Find out who you are. You don't need fancy equipment. I said this in a TikTok, but and a clip with you. Like, I think $500 will get you where you need to go.
Yeah.
We're starting your own little studio,
Yeah.
because you need a brand new computer. I always look for the refurbished. I always look for the refurbished computers, because if they are 2016 and up, you good.
I will one up you on that. I know somebody that literally record everything on his phone now. and he literally got his interface. He got his condenser microphone. He plug it right into his iPhone and use BandLab and record everything on it. And here's the thing: when I listened to his music, I didn't know he recorded on his phone. I didn't. Like, the mix was on point, the vocal takes was on point, and that's all he used. He used his iPhone, BandLab on his iPhone, which everybody should know that it's free. And he got his interface and he got his microphone. He spent most of his money on treating his room, his recording space, and he focused on his mix, making sure his takes is quality enough, and he work on his takes. He told me he spent like 20 minutes on one take, just recording it over and over again until he got it right. You don't have to put your hand up.
Hello. Nah. I was agreeing.
I know.
Saying,
I'm the same way.
That's me, bro. Cause, bro, it could be. All right, so my wife didn't understand why I did this. I spit a whole verse and was done. The next day, I did the whole thing over, and she was like, "Why?" I said, "Because I had to change the word." If I didn't change that word, I mean, if I only changed that word and didn't record everything else over, to me it would have threw it off. To everybody else, it probably would have sounded fine.
I feel you. I feel you, because I do the same thing. Because I feel like certain parts, if you just go back in and just punch it in, especially if you do it like a day later or 2 days later, it do not have the same energy. It don't have the same energy.
Yes, bro. Facts. And you said it earlier. You said recording on your phone. I've seen that. I'm not knocking it, but I would invest in the studio if possible, because I don't know if a phone is gonna get everybody the same results.
Oh yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, then, like you said earlier, you said treat your room. That's what I forgot. That you see that back there? $30. Like, y'all have to treat y'all room, because if you don't, you're gonna get that roomy noise, all the little stuff in y'all background. That's what you're gonna hear, and that take time. My studio setup took me years. My first studio ever wasn't a mic, it was headphones, not like these, but it was the headphones that you would probably see at Wendy's with a little microphone at the end of it. That's what me and my homeboy recorded our first song on. And I tell you something funny about that. We were going to the movies. You know how preteens do, go to the movies and kick it. But like, we pulled up to the movies. I don't know who dropped us off. I don't know if it was my mama or his. We turned the song up, full blast, and hopped out the car like, "Hey, what's happening?" Everybody was looking around, and we thinking like, "Man, they like the song." They probably like, "Man, what the fuck? Turn that down!" Like, you know what I'm saying? But we were kids, so it's like that moment made me want to keep going. And like I said, free love flame. But I remember him telling me a long time ago, he was happy that I kept doing music even though he stopped, because first it was me and him, and then his cousin JT Pacino was happening. Me and him formulated a group together because, okay, I use it like this, in my opinion. Starlito and Dunn Trip are my favorite rappers. And to me, I feel like me and him was on that level with each other. Like, we balanced each other out with the punchlines and the metaphors. And that challenged me as well, because, bro, dude, he my homeboy JT, he used to watch rap battles, so his punchlines was crazy. So he challenged me always. Like, we would always challenge each other. Like, you don't want to get outdone on the song, and that's how I carry myself now.
Yeah, I definitely feel you.
Ain't no, and that this is gonna sound arrogant, but nobody is gonna outdo me on a song. Nobody. I don't care who you are, because you have to take your craft that serious. But as a person, I'm chilling. But we turn that mic on, it's over with. Cause I look at it like, I want my music to be timeless.
Oh yeah.
Cause music lasts forever. So you have to be mindful of the type of music you make, the type of effort you put into it. You must put 100% in everything you do. You know, like, you might not be where you want to be, but I see you grinding, bro. I know you put 100% in it every day. Because I told Weez a few minutes ago, I said, bro, I'm tired of doing open verses on TikTok, bro. Like I've been doing music for 18 years. So I said it in the TikTok I posted. I said, for it to get notarized now, that blows my mind, and you can only grow from here. You know,
Oh yeah.
you can't step back. It's only up. You know, like, you got to keep going. I always say this: it's progress, not perfection. But a lot of times I don't apply it because, like I said, I suffer from anxiety and depression. So sometimes I be like, man, I'm not doing enough. I don't feel like, we can get very candid. Sometimes my wife don't feel like this, but sometimes I'll be like, I don't feel like the best husband, because, as a man, you want to provide in every aspect, whether that's emotionally, mentally, bills, whatever. You want to
Yeah.
be there, and if I'm not 100% in myself, I can't. So I be down, and her
I
biggest
understand
thing,
that 100%. And it's like once one thing come in, it feel like everything else start coming in. Like every bad
pal,
thought you can have start coming in. So
yes,
I feel that 110%. Like I
yes,
just got off of one of those. I called it feel bad moments. Like
mm,
last week, and I started like last Monday. Like literally every time I tried to do something, everything kept breaking down. I tried going live, everything was dying on me. I have a technical issue after technical issue. Tuesday, same thing. And it's like once you start getting that little pushback, that little bit of feedback, that's negative feedback, it can start coming down, and you don't want to do it at that moment. You like, I don't want to do this right now, but you have to. You have to if you want to get to where you want to go. And it's like it's so hard. It's a balance. It's a balancing act for sure. It's definitely a balancing act.
yeah, man, and you just gotta try your best to push through it. And if you do believe in God, I say pray, because, man, when I say prayer got me through so much, God got me through so much. Not to mention my my birth, he pulled me through that. But, like, being a 29-year-old man, I was told that I would be a vegetable at birth, and for them to either prepare my funeral or put me in a home. And for me to be here today, I can't let them stop me, bro. Bro, like, to be honest, bro, I I can't believe my life sometimes, because I'm married to a beautiful woman. I have a college degree. I I'm making music for me, and I love it, and it shows through the music. So it's making people gravitate towards me. That's a blessing, because it can all be taken away in an instant, you know. And not to backtrack too much, but you asked me what I was working on. I forgot. I am working on a project with my homeboy Jay Artist, that I can announce. We're working on a project called The Session, and we are, I believe, 7 tracks in, and yeah, it's fire, bro. Like, yeah, like, I I would play some, but yeah, I don't know if he'll like that. But yeah, I'm gonna say it's fine. Like that's how much I believe in it and in him. Like y'all check him out. Um, J Artist on TikTok. I
Nah,
believe. I don't know if it's J Artist or J Artist Music. I'm sorry. He been my partner for 10 years and I don't know his handles. But
it's fine. Just send me the
yeah,
link afterwards, and I'll
yeah.
add it to the description of this video.
Ah yeah, for sure. But yeah, we working on the session and 4 solo projects for me. So
That's what's
uh
up. So, I'm gonna have to slide this question in here real quick. It's gonna be
for
a
sure.
whole left field one real quick.
Okay.
How you feel about AI in the music business right now?
I actually want to learn how to do it. I don't know how to do it because I'll be like, this is how you do that. Like I kind of I wanna put one of my songs in and make somebody do it just to see what it sound like. But honestly, the way technology is in the world, I don't think it's bad because I mean you got iPhones. Like take an iPhone for example. That's basically a computer in your hand that you talk on. So I'm not surprised. It is a little weird because you can make anybody sound like anybody, and that's kind of scary. That made me think of that clone stuff. But it the way technology is, I'm not surprised. You know, like what's your take on
My take on it is people that make copy and paste music that's not really into the music and truly love it, they're gonna lose their jobs. I really feel
oh
like
that
that's how it's
oh
gonna go.
wait, people doing that? I only seen
Oh no,
people
the way that AI going right now, they making AI producers, AI artists. They doing the thing. Like they really trying to like do everything
take
right
over
now.
basically, and it's virtual. It's because I don't really know what that is. So what is it? Can you explain it to me?
So quick.
I've only seen TikTok.
So quick thing is, say they throw like 10 of your songs into an AI program. The AI will
Okay.
listen to the songs, catch your pattern, your cater pattern, what's your favorite words you gravitate towards, the concepts of your songs and stuff like that, and it might write a whole nother song for you using your patterns, your cadence, and everything. And then with that, you already seen the AI where they got the voice and everything. They'll throw that same song right into there and pretty much have everything. And then they also trying to do like producers that beats and stuff. They trying to make an AI that be able to produce beats. They already got a couple examples of it out there, but they all sound generic. And I feel like where it coming down to is the people that make copy and paste music, like the same music that you hear on the radio, and they have no soul into their music. Then they gonna lose their jobs pretty much. They yeah.
Can I retract my statement? Because I didn't know it was like that. I thought it was just some fun. Because what I was seeing was TikToks of that dude. He a light skinned dude. He be on TikTok, and he used to be like what it would sound like if the Migos was on this song. He'll make the beat and then rap like them.
Yeah.
Now he's doing what it'll sound like if Kanye West sung uh a song by Mary J. Blige or whatever. That's what I was seeing. I didn't know it was that extreme. So no, that's bullshit. I retract my statement. I didn't know they was doing it like that. That's not taking your craft seriously. I thought it was just something fun, and yeah, I don't think it's gonna last if they doing it like that because people say what you will about our generation or the new generation of consumers of music, people still want to hear something from the heart. People still want to hear whether it's pain, whether it's happiness, whether it's aggressive. As long as it comes from the soul, people still gonna want to hear it. So I don't think that's gonna last.
Yeah, I think, like I
Make
said,
sure you put that one in there. Don't put the other one in there. Don't put the other one in there. Put the other one out. Yeah, but I feel like if you add soul to it, people still gonna want to listen to it.
Oh yeah, and that's why I said people that make like the copy and paste music. You know how the people is. Drake drop a new album, and now they next 3 albums gonna sound like Drake and whatever. They just copy and paste whatever cool, and they don't really like put their heart into it. I think those are the people that's gonna like they gonna lose their job quick. And I feel like especially major labels, the industry gonna do what the industry does, and I feel like a lot of people gonna get hurt bad when it comes to the industry. That's why I'm like. That's why I always preach independence. Independent.
Yeah, for sure. Like I look at the industry, it change every day.
Oh yeah.
Like while we sleep, it's changing. While we up, while we talking right now, it's changing. So it's like, I did say, excuse me, I did say, if I did get signed, I would want to be signed to Dreamville because like they got a stack raw, like they nasty.
They really
I used
do.
to say I used to say TDE, but when Kendrick left, I was like, I don't know no more. Like I don't know. Like they still got some heavy hitters, but like he carried TDE to me. So yeah.
I don't know because I like J Rock. Don't get it wrong. I like J Rock.
Oh yeah, he was the first one. But I'm saying after him, it was on Kendrick back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
J Rock was the first one to have that song with Wayne, and Kendrick was the one. Kendrick was J Rock's hype man. So
Yeah.
So I wasn't taking nothing from J Rock, but when you say TDE, no disrespect to J Rock, people gonna say Kendrick, or people gonna say Black Hippie. That's
True.
all of them. You know, so it's like when he left, I'm like, damn, we still don't know why he left. So you know.
So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Anything else you want to say to the people before we jump off of here?
Stay positive in your craft, man. Never give up on what it is you want to do, despite people in your ear or you not believing in yourself. If this is something you want to do, even if it's not music, anything you want to do, give it 100%, man, because anything can happen. Doors can open at any moment. Like I'm a living witness, and I hope Unica have me again when I get ready to drop something special.
Oh, of course,
y'all.
man. You already know I'm a phone call away.
But
I'm here.
yeah, he know what the situation is, but I can't reveal it right now. But I'm gonna say this: before that happened, 2 weeks before that happened, real quick, because I got like 2 minutes. 2 weeks before that happened, I said to myself, not my wife, to myself, I said I was gonna stop pursuing music full time and just try to get a job within my degree and not rap anymore because it wasn't fulfilling. Then the only thing I'll say out that situation, when Kato, the producer, posted one of my open verses, everything changed for me, bro. It hasn't physically changed, but it changed my mentality. It changed my mental. I don't look at music like, oh man, should I do this? Or am I good enough? After Kato posted me and the situation that transpired from that happened, to talk to the person, I just looked at it as I looked at it as a lesson at first, but I actually have a song with somebody in the industry, and I might not have should have said that.
we gonna go ahead and stop it right there. We're gonna stop it right there. Cause you about to go ahead and let too much slide.
All I'm gonna say is this, bro. Don't give up on your dreams. Just put this in there. 2 weeks before that happened, I was gonna give up. And then that fell into my lap. The end of 2022. So yeah.
But yeah, everybody, that was my homie, Rappaholik. I really do appreciate you stopping by, showing love. And again, I'm definitely gonna have you on again. You got my number, man. Anytime you got something you want to announce to the people, just hit me up.
Yeah, for sure, man. Appreciate the opportunity, bro, and we're gonna definitely tap in.
No problem. That was another episode of Live in the Studio. I check y'all out later.